everyone, I am Sonal Rajmohan, PR head of wingedhuman.com and Outsourcinghelpers. And today we have with us Sherday and she is the owner and CEO of Drip Fitness. And I can't tell you how excited I am to get to know her more and what she does. So over to you, Sherday.
So yes, I am the owner of Drip Fitness. So I would talk about that business, but also I'm gonna speak a little bit more on my other business, Prettihealthy. That's just recently just been finalized with the state and everything, LLC. So I kind of want to address that a little bit more because that's kind of, call it my umbrella of businesses, because Drip Fitness goes underneath it. It's still like by itself, but Prettihealthy, we're more of like an establishment of trying to help and promote other businesses, like sponsor businesses, things like that. So it's more like sponsoring Drip Fitness, but I mean, I own both, but that's kind of where I'm starting at.
That is really good to know. So yeah, I understand that your business revolves a lot around fitness and telling people the importance of it. So I would just like to know, when did it strike you that you should be pursuing something like this?
Actually, it just like fell in my lap, to be honest. I started my fitness journey about 2.5 years ago. Well, about 3 years now. Rounding it up now. About 3 years. And basically, I started where I was like 210 pounds. I found this gym in my area where I live, and I worked out. I was committed for 2.5 years, lost the weight. So now I'm like kind of ready to be on my own journey where I'm helping people and training people to get them on their journey. And so that's kind of why I started Prettihealthy also, because, you know, you want to be pretty, whether you're male or female, handsome, pretty, whatever you want to use to describe yourself. But also you want to be healthy, because fitness is only 10-20% of where you got to go. You got to have a good nutrition, making sure you're eating the right things out. It's just being a healthy lifestyle. And if you're not eating something as healthy, maybe just portion control, just certain things like that. So that's kind of why I established my Drip Fitness. And also because during my journey, the gym that I was at, I was like so hoping to be a trainer that it didn't happen. So I was like, well, I did my license and stuff. So I was like, what to do? How can I do? So that's another reason why I started Drip Fitness. So that kind of just fell in my lap, because I am a cosmetologist also. And I'm in nursing school.
Oh, we didn't know about.
Yes, I call myself a Renaissance woman. That's me. I'm a little everywhere, but Prettihealthy kind of impacts on all that, because I'm still enduring with the health, like your hair, your body, what you feel, how you feel, those kind of things. So me being a cosmetology, and then I'm also in nursing school. So I was planning on doing stuff with nursing in my cosmetology license, that when during my journey of being in nursing school and working out, I was like, well, technically working out, you still need that. Like, that's still part of being healthy and keeping your body active, especially the heart. Heart is really key and things like that. So it's kind of how it got established.
Well, you've come a long way there. I mean, that's a lot of things that you've already accomplished, and I am honestly impressed. There, you told me that you first worked upon yourself, okay, before you could bring it on to other people, and that is a really inspiring story. And I know, and it still continues to be inspiring a lot. I mean, that's just amazing. And I understand how difficult it is to be a mother and also be working upon yourself and then managing businesses, all of that. And that's kind of empowering. You must know that.
A lot of people tell me that, and I'm like,
yeah.
As a kid, I always said I wanted to be my own boss. I don't want to work for anybody. And also, I want to enjoy what I do. Like, I don't want to be one of those people working at a corporate office, I've been there. I've literally been there where I woke up, I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to work. Like, and that's not the feeling I want. Like, I want to get up and be like, oh, okay, I get to go do this. Or, and it's tiring, but like, at least I'm enjoying what I'm doing. That's like key thing. Like, enjoying the things that you do.
And exactly, and by the end of the day, that's all that matters. And even if you're like exhausted, super exhausted, but there's this content that you feel that, yeah, I am doing what I want to be doing, and there's no one who's commanding me. And yeah, that is really nice. Okay, let's moving on with the podcast. Would you just give us a brief view about who are your customers or businesses that that's under your scope or something like that?
Okay, so for Drip Fitness, I literally accommodate everybody. So it's crazy because I always get asked the question why. Because I'm working on my business plan right now.
Exactly.
And the question, like, those like, why? What's your why? And honestly, and they always say your why is based on who your audience is. But I'm like, my audience is everyone. So I'm still stumbling on that. I'm not a perfect person. I do a lot, but I'm not all the way there. But so I accommodate everybody. So like my Monday in-person workout is Monday through Friday. Anybody's welcome to come, whether you're in high school, senior, whatever, or all the way up to 60, 70 years old. Because trust me, they work out. We used to work out with a lady that was in her early 60s. She's good. So there isn't really an age limit on exercise or even starting your journey. Like she started her journey a couple years ago. She was like in her late 50s. So there's not really a number on there when to start your fitness journey. So that being said, like I accommodate everybody. So, and I have modifications. So if there's certain exercise that I give, accommodate. So if there's like, oh, that's just too hard, or I can't do that, or I know there's people that have health problems. That's another reason why I get into my nursing, so that I can help and accommodate those ones too. But as far as what my license covers for fitness trainer, I'm able to at least accommodate as far as like modifications. So if somebody is not able to do a full push-up, okay, well, we can drop the knees and do a push-up. If you're not able to do the jumping jacks, you could step out for the jumping jacks. Like there's going to always be some type of form of modification that will help you still get to where you need to get. And we set goals. I'm real big on setting goals. So you're not going to always do that step out jumping jack. You're not going to always do the drop the knees push up. Like I'm going to push you to, okay, at least try one. Let's do one. Unless it's physically a health risk. That'd be the only way where we'll keep it to the minimum where we need to keep it at. So that's one of my services. My second service I do is virtual training. So basically right now we're on Zoom. So that's how I do my virtual through Zoom. And that's Monday through Thursday. So, and it's kind of the same exercises as my Monday through Friday in person. It's just my Tuesdays and Fridays kind of switch, so that I make sure that who's ever joined into the virtual, that they're getting all they need, because we don't have that Friday. So Monday through Thursday, I make sure, we have cardio, we have strength training, we have weight training, we have, and I literally will break your body apart, every muscle. Like there's days where it's upper body, there's days where there's lower body, there's days where it's all body, there's cardio. So it's really a diverse workout. And it's never going to be the same. Now you have your dominant days. Like Monday I call booty gains, working on the legs. Tuesdays is our strength and conditioning. Wednesdays is upper body. Thursday is our cardio. So that being said, it's still the same days. It's just different workouts. You're not going to get the same workout every Monday or every Tuesday. Or it's always, now that's going to be your genre of exercise, but the exercise itself is different. So then that's my second service I offer. My third service is on Saturdays. I do an Instagram live workout. And it's free because I've been on Instagram. So on Saturday, so even those people who miss Friday virtually, they can tune in on Saturday and get that Saturday. And it's usually a HIIT workout, cardio, full body. You can bring weights, you can bring a resistant band, but they're not required or recommended, because those are just ways to modify up. So I say modifications, so there's ways to go up. There's always ways to make an exercise harder. You just add a little more equipment.
There it is.
So that's for Saturday. And then what I'm working on for my fourth service is being able to do a subscription where people work out on their own. They can just subscribe. I have all the videos. and you work out when you want to work out. You still have accountability group, because that's another thing that I offer. I offer accountability group on Facebook. You still get that. You still get a meal plan. It's just you see me, but I'm not there physically. So I'm working on that as my fourth service, and that should be coming within a few months. It's gonna take a while because I want to upload a few videos so people have options to choose from.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like helping audiences. So it's like that's why I say like I pertain to everybody. And on Saturdays I always say have your kids join me because tire them out. I know they just woke up. But I feel like kids in the morning, they're like the most excited, and I'm like, okay, let's bring it down a little bit. So kids are always recommended on Saturdays. And I live in Central Texas, between Austin and San Antonio. And once a month I go to Dallas. Now I graduated from a Dallas school and everything, so I still have like a lot of friends and people that I know. So once a month in Dallas, I go there and I do an in-person workout for anybody who wants to join. So, and I always say it's family oriented. So moms, dads, kids, grandmas, aunts, uncles, whoever. That's another big group that accommodates. So my business is just really here to help anybody who just wanting to get some type of exercise, get a little healthier, lower that blood sugar, certain things like that. Strengthen tone, just different people.
That's right. And to be able to make people do that, you need to be really self-inspired, first of all, and be really motivating, which you clearly are. And you just told me that people are aged like 60 or 55 and people above that, and if they're getting themselves to be, able to work out the way you do, I mean, that should be really commendable there, right? And we'd love to see one of the data workouts that you do with the people around there. I mean, that should be something that's gonna look adorable, and I know. Right. That's something, I mean, there are 4 tracks to what you do, and you're occupied all throughout the week, and there's no off that you take. And that is something that really conveys to your business that if you want to get into fitness, it has to be coming from within, and it doesn't have to be just a routine. It has to be something that you have to do, and you want that for yourself, and that's actual self-love. And it has to be conveyed on the face of the person who is, actually, getting to you. And you're the face. You're the one who are telling them that if you want to be better and if you want this for yourself, you really have no excuses at all. And that's really you. You don't have any excuses for any of the days. You're just on there, right?
Yeah, that's why a lot of people, like, when I started my fitness journey, I took like a pay cut and everything because I was like, I am committed. Oh. So any job that I was working at, I would tell them like, hey, I got to leave by 3:30, the 3:30 the latest, because the time I had to be at the gym, because it was like it wasn't a gym, it was like a boot camp. So they had set times. So I had to be there at 4:30. So I was like, I didn't want to miss a day. Like, I mean, the most time I ever missed a day is like I went on vacation, but I was there Monday through Saturday.
If I want to be a part of one of your sessions, what do I have to do?
Okay, so I have learned that my my booking app could be a little confusing. Just based on some people, well, I don't know, or how do I find, or they see an address, which, I mean, a business always has an address. So they instantly think like that's the only area that I accommodate to. And it's not that. And as long as I say you have if you're doing virtual, as long as you have internet and a phone or computer or whatever to be able to see me, you're able to join anywhere you are. So Vagaro.com/drip fitness is how you would apply for the classes. So I did do YouTube videos, which are on my Drip Fitness page, linked to YouTube. So if any direction, like if I missed a step, I apologize. But basically, first what you would do is you'll go and click on membership and packages. Now I have the virtual membership and I have the in-person membership. So those are just the memberships and those are monthly. Then I have packages because I understand people are busy. There are still people that are still working outside in the world. And then, there's ones at home. So, memberships may work better for them. So that's like I keep saying,
Right.
like, I accommodate everybody. So that's why I made so many options for people. So for my packages, like you have a 12 class package. So you have 12 classes in a month. You get to choose whatever days, whenever, however, you have 12 to pick from for about the 30 days. So you have that package.
Okay, that's interesting.
Also, you have the, so you can go weekly too. So you have a package where you can do weekly. So if you're like, I don't know if I'm ready to commit for a month, that's okay. You can try me out per week. If, things change, I understand, because I understand people's work schedule, they change a lot. Because I've worked in the hospital.
Yeah, those are people with commitment issues.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, maybe weekly works better. Rather you do it for just a month, a week, 3 months. It may just work better for that person. And then last but not least, of course, I give a free trial. So I have a 7-day free trial that people can try me out, see if they like it before they even commit to anything. So you can do that. Also, if you just like, hey, I just want to hang out here and there when I can, you have a $5 drop-in. So it's $5 per day. If you don't know if you want to do weekly, if you don't know if you want to do 12 classes, you just don't know. So you have the option to do $5 a day. So there's a few different, like I said, packages. I just want to accommodate everybody, but my Saturdays live are always free.
Yeah, that's how people are going to start with you, because it seems to be a lot of effort to be just getting up and getting yourself to stand up and be mentally ready. Okay, I'm going to do this today. And we just end up procrastinating all throughout the time.
Well, the
I
good
know,
thing
right?
is that I have a Facebook group to help us with that, because that's how I felt. Like when I first started working out, it was me and my friend. It was just us. She ended up not committing. So then it was just me. And I'm like, well, what will motivate me? I don't know how will motivate. And I end up growing a family. And so we come like, if somebody didn't show up, as soon as class is over, where were you at? Why were you not working out? And like, I feel like that's what people need. They need somebody on them. Like,
Yeah.
Where were you at? Why weren't you here? And so I'm just one person and I'm a growing business. So I'm praying that I grow as astonishing as I possibly can. But right now, with the minimum people that I do have, I text them like, hey, like they're personally getting me. They're not getting an automated message or anything like that. They're getting me. I'm asking them why they missed class, what's wrong, what's going on. Is there things I need to change, anything I need to accommodate? And then I'm always in our Facebook group is posting like food options, food choices. I'm very active, because my thing is I don't want my business to be one of those businesses that like is just a robot, or like people just like expect, oh well, like we're a family. You get real people. People I may not like, but that's okay. That's part of the world. You're coming here for my services, and that's what matters, is that I get you on your fitness journey. And then I also forgot, once you sign up for one of those packages and memberships, you go back into Vagaro, same thing, vagaro.com/drip fitness, and then you're gonna go to sign up. So this is how you get to the class. So you purchase unit package or whatever choice that you chose, but also you got to go in and pick the class so that I know who's going to be in class. Because I literally check my schedule. If this is virtually, if I check my schedule and I don't see anybody, then I don't log in. But if I see that somebody signed up for the class, obviously I log in. So it's very crucial for virtual people to sign up at least like 15 minutes. I set my alarm. Like I'm very scheduled. I'm very tedious about things. I try and be on time as much as I can. So I have an alarm for absolutely everything. So you sign up through there, and then once you sign up, I always tell people to download the Vagaro app, because on your little profile, everybody has like it's like a little person in the corner, whether you have an iPhone or Android, whatever type of phone, but it's like a little person.
Mm-hmm.
You click on that, it's going to say appointments. So you would click on your appointments, and it has all the classes you signed up for virtually. So that you just click it, and it just takes you straight through Zoom, and it makes it easier on everybody.
Yeah, I think I saw that, and but the app seemed pretty accessible to me though. But that we have all those. Right. But Gayo, I am not sure where that name came from. Is that something that you relate to, or is it just coming out of nowhere, the website?
Oh, my name, Drip Fitness?
Yeah, Drip Fitness. Is that something? Is that a thing?
So basically, when I was on my journey, so when I first got my license and I didn't get the job I wanted, I started giving out free services because I've never been a trainer. It's always been the person on the other side, working out. So before I charge anybody, I want to make sure what I was doing. So for like a month and a half or so, I gave free services. So during that time, I'm like, okay, well, when I do start charging people, what am I going to be called? What am I going to be like? You have to give a name, because I want to establish a business. I want people to think I'm just a personal trainer. Like, I want a business. Eventually, I want to hire other personal trainers. So I was like, So I was just thinking, I was like, man, when I work out, I'm all sweaty and nasty and like,
Right.
So I kept thinking, like, sweaty doesn't really ring a bell. So I'm like, So days go by. And then I was just like in the shower and I'm like, the water, I was like, drip. I was like, drip.
Oh my God.
Oh, dripping sweat. You're dripping. Because you're literally, my slogan is you're guaranteed to drip. You really are. It doesn't matter if we're just working the upper body. You're going to be hot and sweaty and dripping. So that's how Drip Fitness came about. It took me a while to figure. It took me about the whole first month to really figure it out. And then as time was crunching, I was like, I need something. And then, that's what happened. I feel like my best moments are when I'm driving or when I'm in the shower. I always, all my stuff comes to the head.
I guess, for half the people of this planet. It's either we're driving or we're in the shower. I know. So you do in-person training. So do you have things around in the house to accommodate people, or is it at another venue or something like that?
So for the in-person, I rent somewhere. I actually at this time is looking for my own to really put my name, because I have learned here that people, they want to see the name. Because when people ask me like, oh, where are you located? Because as you see, like, I post videos all the time. And so people always be like, where are you located? Where are you located? And I tell them, and it's kind of like, they don't want, like when they search for something, they want to see your name. They don't want to see somebody else's name. So me, I mean, it may not be a big deal to other people, but for me, I feel like it's a huge big deal. So I'm like, kind of like, well, I want my own spot. So in person, I rent from a lovely, lovely, lovely person. I'm so grateful for, because she's been so nice and sweet and giving and just everything. Like, I'm just so happy I came across her. But she lets me rent her studio for my workouts and everything. So it has equipment in there. Because that was my other thing. I was afraid to, like, because before I met her, she's a dance studio. So I was afraid, like, dance. I'm like, well, I'm going to have to worry about getting, having people bring their own equipment and things like that. But she also does other things too. It involves dancing, but like weights. And so what makes us great is that we're totally two different, like, training styles. So it helps. So
right.
That's how it would be in person. So you just bring you some water. I'm located in New Braunfels, Texas. But in virtual training, if I virtual train you, I recommend, it's not required, but I always recommend you to have either 5 to 10 pound weights and a resistant band. So what I'm working on right now is my products. So I want to be able to provide, people can purchase bands from me, people can purchase weights and stuff. Right now I only have shirts. This is one of my shirts that I have. I'm wearing right now.
Wow. Yeah, we need to see that.
Yeah, so I have a bunch of shirts, and that's on prettihealthy.com. So a bunch of shirts. I mean, there's shirts for men, women, newborns, and toddlers. I mean, the whole family could be dripped out. So this is one of the shirts. Yep. It's a racer back.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the front. And it's a little see-through. As you can see, you kind of see my hand. But it's very light. My idea, when you're working out, you don't want nothing heavy and thick and stuff trying to weigh you down. And then, so then I have another racerback, but it's more of a t-shirt. So it's not as through. But this is my actual like logo. It's everything on it with the girl, the name, everything. So this is what you'll see most of the time. Then I have a t-shirt form, which is a t-shirt. Army-like, I call it.
Yep.
And then I also have a lot of motivational quotes. So this is like a crop top muscle tee, like razorback muscle tee. This says hustle and motivate. So that's a crop top. And then another t-shirt. For this t-shirt, it says, be about your paper and pray. So that's one of mine. And then I also offer a little tote bag.
Oh, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, cute little tote bag. This is one of my big sellers. This little tank. Because it's kind of more of like you can wear it wherever you want to go. And it says gold.
Yeah.
Gold.
Big. You got the fun there.
Then this is our men. This is for men. The muscle tees. They're for the men. And then the shirt that I have on, it's a crop top t-shirt. And then also logo sports bras.
Drip Fit.
Yep. And then a muscle tee. This one is one of my favorite ones, Be a Better You, self-accountability. Because there's going to be days where, you know, or times where you're going to eventually lose those people that, you know, they've gained somewhere or, you know, they've gone somewhere else. And you still got to make sure that you have yourself to account for. So if you want to be a better you know, self-accountability. Then we have our men.
Yeah.
Our men's t-shirt. So this is a t-shirt. The men's t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then dripping. This is a tank that's dripping.
That's super cool, by the way.
Then, so as I am an African American woman with everything going on in the United States, I did a Black Lives Matter shirt. This really was important to me because as being a Black owner, it just hasn't been all that great since everything happened. I'm like, listen, we were doing fine before, and I understand the movement, but besides all that. And then last but not least is a crop top.
Yeah.
This is kind of hard to, it's a hoodie.
Okay.
It has a hood, but it's a crop top.
It's a hoodie and a crop top.
Yeah.
The tees that you showed me, subconsciously, they are also motivating. So if you're wearing one of the grays that you're wearing, and if I'm working out and then I'm all drippy, just like the name. Okay, and then you look at yourself and then you feel really good, like, yeah, I did something today, and it makes you feel content. And I love the tees, by the way, all of them. The peach one, absolutely adorable. I know. So pretty healthy. We did talk a lot about Pretty Healthy. So about the things that you provide. So if I want to get one of those, do I just place an order or something like that?
So yes, for the t-shirts and everything is all on Pretty Healthy, the prettyhealthy.com website. I am working on my international shipping because surprisingly I've been getting because my website informs me, it doesn't say who it is, it just informs the part of the world that links into it. So I've been getting a lot of different places, and I'm like, oh no, what if they want something? I'm like, because I do offer services. Like I said, if you have internet service, you can get services from me. So I'm working on the international shipping right now. So if y'all give me about up to 30 days, probably less. That's one thing, I work pretty fast because I have anxiety issues. So if I know that somebody wants something, I'm like, okay, I gotta get this done. And I won't, it has to be done. That's just who I am. I'm very OCD and very
yeah.
So I say 30
Yeah, I
days.
think OCD would be the right word.
Yeah. I say 30 days, but probably less. But literally my website, Pretty Healthy, has everything. Literally everything. So another thing I want to talk about is I do, just like you have a podcast like this, helping other business owners. So I have a show that is Facebook and Instagram live, just like this. So you're live on Facebook and no, Instagram. Sorry, not Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. So it's just like I make it more. It's like on a Friday, just like it's Friday, more of like wind down. I call it wine amongst us. That's also on the website, so you can see previous shows that I've done. And I just go based on whoever wants to come on. Sometimes I reach out to people, certain things like that. But it's just about to help establish a networking business group. Because I noticed during the pandemic, like a lot of people were like, oh, I'll support you, put your name down or put your business down or whatever. But they really don't. They literally list you to, I just feel like I don't like people doing stuff just to say that you did something for somebody. Like, I'm very, if I could be 1,000 people, I would. Because I would love to help everybody. Like, I love to see people winning. I love to see people be happy. Like, that's just my character. So when people say, oh, I do this or I do that, but they don't have nothing to show for it, but the fact that they wrote your name down on something, I don't like that. So I wanted to be the person to host a show that people can explain, just like I'm doing right now, explain what their business is, what their hardships are, you know, what they went through to get to where they got. Like, and then sometimes we get off subject. We start talking about life events. But that's the fun part about it. It's supposed to just be fun for you to wind down. You've been working hard on your business all week. And I just want to be that person that, you know, we can just sit down, have a glass of wine. It doesn't have to be wine. But if you prefer wine or alcohol beverage of your choice that you make in your home, that you can do that. So, I mean, like I said, like my website, I made my website. So I wanted to make sure I put everything that I was. Like everything on that website, that's me. Like I have a show.
That is you.
I'm a fitness trainer. I have the merchandise. Like everything is on there. And if anybody has any questions, that's all they have to do is ask me questions because everything is on there. There's no, what is she doing or what's this or what's that? Like everything has a description. Oh, my CBD stuff. I have my CBD product. Like there's nothing that I missed on there that I don't do. So everything, and I just felt like it's just perfect because it's pretty healthy. You're pretty, you feel good, you look
healthy.
Whether you get your hair done, whether you're working on your fitness journey, trying to lose weight, whether you need some clothes, like, I mean, it covers everything. So that's what I'm working. And then from now on, I'm just looking for other businesses that want to partner, and so we can establish this great business networking to help other people.
That's right. That makes a lot of sense. And the fact that your website is actually you and it is everything that you could ever be. And that is literally just speaking out to your audience that, okay, this is the website name and I am it. And there's no difference between me and the website. And there's so much in it. And it's really interesting how one website can really contain all of that. And something that is so versatile and you've got a variety of options. So you just enter and just start discovering that, okay, I can be opting to this one. Oh, there's merchandise. You can just go on to this one as well. And that's really holding on to people and maybe just bringing them closer to Pretty Healthy and to you indirectly.
If you can walk, jump, move, anything, and you're looking for diverse, different workouts every day, I am more than happy to guarantee for you to drip. So I really hope that you guys see y'all sometime. Join in the workouts or something, or at least I want to know if you guys are exercising, tag me. I love to see people's journeys because I always tell people, even if I'm not your trainer, I still like seeing other people's journeys. It's not always just about me or my business. Like I want to make sure people are doing what they need to do to just live a better, healthy life.